This is Reb Ertug. Ertug, this is my oldest daughter.
Sabbath.
Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
No, I have 5 very pleasant daughters. Oh, this one is mine, and 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 this one is not mine. Ertug, this is Muttle Camsoil, and he's mine.
You finally did me a favor. Inside.
This one is also Ertug. This is Golda. Golda, this is Reb Ertug. He's going to be staying Sabbath with us. He is also a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I'm a really good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue, Sabbath.
Which she gets from me. As the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from me.
Model, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Zidel, 2 more. Prinza, Dielka, go get washed. Model can help me. All right, go get the table. Hava, you go too. You can wash outside by the well, and I have something to say to you.
Bless you today, dear.
Tabia, I have to tell you.
Great.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
Butcher. About what?
I don't know. Only he said it's important.
What could be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After Sabbath, just see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking of buying my new milk cow.
Tabia, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Talk to him about what? All he wants is my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
Fine. After the Sabbath, I'll talk.
Model, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If we agree on someone, it will be a match and it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Seidel. I have found someone who'll sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough money to buy it, and your father will be so impressed with me.
But Model, a few weeks may be too late.
What else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Why should your father consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Seidel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Model.
I'm only a poor tailor.
Model, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
Where is everybody? Wait!
Reb Tevye?
Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
Reb Tevye?
Yes, what is it, Mother? What?
Good Sabbath, Reb Tevye.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath. Now, good evening, Red Blazer.
Ah, Tevye, sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you?
Well, how should it go? You're right. And with you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how's your brother-in-law in America?
Well, I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
Not lately, no.
Then how do you know?
You were doing poorly. He was right.
May I? Tevye, I suppose you know why I want to see you.
Yes. But I'm afraid there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
I mean, you do have a few more powders.
I see. Today you want one. Tomorrow you may want two.
Two? What on earth would I do with two?
Same as you do with one.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why? Why would it be so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What on earth are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow? So I won't be lonesome.
What's so funny, eh?
I was talking about your daughter. Your daughter Title.
My daughter, right?
Of course, your daughter Title. I steer my butcher shops every Thursday, and she made quite an impression on me. I like her, Tevye. And as you know, as for me, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try and impress each other? The main thing is, let's just shake hands, and we'll call the match. You won't need a dowry for her. You might find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame! My cycle's not the sort I would sell for money.
All right, just sit down. We'll have a drink, we'll sit down. I'll be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? On the one hand, I've never liked him very much. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him. You talk about livers and kidneys. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you are rich enough, no one will call you stupid. The butcher, my daughter will certainly never know hunger. There's a problem. She's much younger than you. Well, that's her problem. But then he has a problem. He's much older than her. I've always thought of him as a butcher, but maybe I've misjudged him. He's a good man. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Well, why not? To you, my friend.
No, my friend. To you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreements. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. But most importantly, to life, the higher to life. Here's to the father I tried to be. Here's to my bride to be. The higher to life, the higher to life. Life has a way of confusing us, saying everything else. Bring the higher to life. God was happy to be joyful, even when our hearts lie.
will be my Papa!
I've always wanted a son, too. Maybe one younger than myself?
Yeah.
Celebrate.
Debbie is very enough to the daughter.
Ah, they offer my congratulations, Caviar.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Caviar. I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you. As a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm telling you this because I like you. You are a good, decent person, even though you are a true star.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We've received orders that sometime soon this village is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
Around? Here in Anachevka?
No. Just a little unofficial demonstration.
Together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and asked Laban for her hand. And Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him the ugly daughter, Leah. So, to get Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the story clearly tells us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Perchin. Yes.
Good.
Is Papa up yet? No, Mama. Then enough lessons. We have to do his work today.
How long can a man sleep? He staggered home last night and fell to bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and go clean the barn. Go. Papa, call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchin.
Do you think so?
Yes, but I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I assume, would the rabbi's son.
My sisters have big tongues.
But what do you know about him, except that he's the rabbi's son? Would you be interested if he was the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He is not having strange ideas of turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he's not talking to you personally.
You have spirit. Maybe even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it's a rusty tool. Good day, Havel.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our tradition. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing everywhere but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls can't even touch each other. Can't even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
You're very brave. Did you know, in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of the matchmaker. They can hold hands together and even dance together. New dances like this. I learned it again. Do you like it?
Very nice.
There. We just changed an old custom.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I mean, good day.
Sprinzen, Ilka, what is your name, child?
How, Papa?
Havel. Where is Zeit?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Oh, Perchik, how was today's lesson?
I think we made a very good beginning.
Ah, you're finally up. What happened last night besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have any news?
Patience, woman! The good book says, good news will stay. Bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying.
Ah, you could die from such a man!
Saito, my dear, come here, my lamb. You are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it. The butcher? Ah, my heart told me that this would be our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
Yes. And Saito, continue saying.
What could she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like that first wife of his, Frumasera. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Ah, my Saito, the bride. I must go and thank Yenta.
Mazel tov, Seidel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Saito. We're getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's so wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money's the world's curse.
Oh, and may the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Saito knows I mean for her welfare, right, Saito?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see.
I see very well.
Well, Saito, my darling, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa.
What is it?
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him, I can't.
And what do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
Papa, I will be unhappy with him. All my life I will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. With us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't make me marry him, please.
All right. I won't force you to marry him.
Thank you, Papa.
Seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, but that we should have a little joy in our old age after all of our hard work.
Reptivia, may I speak to you?
Not now, Mato, later.
I would like to speak
Not
to you.
now, Mato, I have problems.
That's what I'd like to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly, like a bandage may help a corpse. Goodbye, Mato. Goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
Fine. Grab a tongue. Talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Seidel.
He has ears, too.
I have a match for Seidel.
Really, what kind of match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit?
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect. Like a glove. Made to measure. Will you stop talking like a tailor and just tell me who it is?
Please don't shout at me.
All right, I'm sorry. I won't shout. Who is it?
Who is it?
Motto, who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it, Motto?
It's me. Myself.
Him? Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind, or you're crazy. You must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself? What are you? Everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests all ruled into one? I suppose you even performed the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reptivia. And as for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual. but
Unusual? It's insane!
times are changing, Reptivia. And the thing is, your daughter Seidel and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
Give each other a pledge.
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are America. What do you think you're doing? You're a stitcher! You're nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition, mountains must be arranged by the papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out a prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Or doesn't anybody have to ask a father anymore?
I wanted to tell you for some time, Reb Tevye, but first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. And I promise you, Reb Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a man should he be, a poor tailor? But on the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. But on the other hand, he has nothing, absolutely nothing. But on the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a bed, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Look in my daughter's eyes, she loves him, she wants him. Look in my daughter's face, so hopeful. Tradition. All right, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
Reb Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Gave each other their pledge. Modern children. Golda. Well, what am I going to tell Golda? What am I going to do about Golda? Help!
Model, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would drown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart,
That was a miracle.
when God made the waters of the Red Sea part,
That was a miracle too.
but of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took Taylor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes!
That was a miracle.
When God gave us manna in the wilderness.
That was a miracle too.
But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous